Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, yo. Let me take my headphones out. Listen to my astrology reading. Hold on. People, people think that this social media life. People think that because you on social media, or you out here looking like you just chilling, that you ain't working hard. I work like a dog, day and night. Listen, I worked hard for the things that I have. And I say it because I'm proud of myself. I grew up not having the thought of, oh yeah, I could have more. Actually, I grew up opposite of that, and then it got snuffed. It did. It got snuffed. And then I was like, well, life happens. Things get hard. You get tested in so many different ways, so many different areas, and you're just like, what's the point? And I was at what's the point for like maybe a good 5-6 years, around age 19, 20 is when it started, I think, or maybe 15. So maybe 8 years. But it was there for a very long time. And I had to say, okay, Dominique, we want something different. I don't know what that looks like. I know what I don't want, which is the stuff I grew up with, which is the stuff I saw around me. I was like, it's gotta be something better than this. It's gotta be something better than this. And it is. It is. It's a lot of things that's better than what that was. And I have to give myself permission to say, these are the things that I want. These are the things that I said I want to receive. These are the things that I'm allowing myself to receive. And then I work for them. Because self-sabotage is real. Sometimes we say we want things. There's a lot of people who are all about this. Oh, we all want stuff. But are you working to do and accomplish the things that you said you wanted? I could look cute all day, but best believe them, I don't know if you've seen the other glasses, but those bug-eye glasses that I gotta wear while I'm on the laptop, with the free laptop that Howard gave me when I was in that course, I was like this. And then the laptops are so trash, they zap out on you. Lord, I am excited to buy my next laptop with my own money. Because don't get me wrong, free is nice, but free sometimes also comes with conditions, and I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. So that's why I just choose to receive higher things, nicer things. And I say that in my affirmations. I say that in my mantras. I repeat that to myself over and over and over, because I have to feel it in my body for me to know I can receive it. It's real cute to say, oh, I want to receive $1 million. Oh, I can see myself receiving $1 million. Oh, I make $100,000 a month. Oh, I make 6 figures a year. It's really cute to say it. Where is it coming from? And don't get me wrong, any girly that can actually, because like I said, social media be having people's heads messed up. Any girly that could sit down and really receive money, because I have had an ex who I didn't have to do nothing, and the funds was there. So don't act like it's unordinary, okay? Maybe it's unordinary to some, but all of us ain't have that, okay? Now, I also enjoy working, which is why I decided, Dominique, go into business for yourself. It's the best thing for you. It's the only way you're going to live the lifestyle that you say you wanted to live. No one was going to pay me more than $40,000 a year to live in a unit that I wanted to live in. I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But I'm also okay with doing this. I'm a person that likes to work, so I'll go above and beyond at that job. I've always been that way. I enjoyed it until I worked security. Security slowed me down. I was just like, fuck, I'm tired. I feel like security is a transition role. You shouldn't be in security if you're an ambitious person. Now, if you just enjoy the job, you enjoy the job. But if you're like unarmed security, you shouldn't be in security for 30 years. That's out of order. You know better. But no judging. I'm just saying. I was your friendly friend to tell you the truth. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Work hard for the things that you say you want. Even if you don't need to work the hardest, because I'm a person that feel like things come easy to me. That's my mantra. Things are supposed to come easy to me. And you just heard me say, I work like a dog day and night. That's my perspective. Because sometimes I am up to 2 in the morning, even though I don't like to be, because I got to get up and pray at 4. It's hard. So I like to have my bedtime at 10 o'clock so I could get up and pray around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. These are the things that keep me stable. So my lifestyle works out for me. It's not everybody's lifestyle, honey. It's not supposed to be. I remember snuffing myself down because I was talking to a dude who was, and it's a couple of men who I had befriended or who were my friends or I thought we were friends. And I have been, as another video described, I was a fairy godmother because I was like, you don't like nice things? What you used to? We both, you used to house hopping me too. I didn't have a bed. I hadn't had a bed from 12 to 19. I slept on floors and couches from 12 to 19, boo. But I still was like, I want something different. And you can't tell me otherwise. Because that's the decision I chose to make. That's the decision I said I wanted. You're allowed to want nice things. You're allowed to dream bigger. You're allowed to say that these are the things that I deserve for me. You're allowed to say that God loves me so much. I am so blessed that it's nothing for me to give back because I always get more money, 10 times more, 5 times as much, 10 times as much as I spend. You're allowed to say that and feel it and believe it and know it and actually be your reality. I feel like I'm always yelling because I'm passionate. So it comes out loudly like, ah! Oh, and I deleted that dating app because it was stupid. I'm not online. I was like, I can't do it no more. I've been out the game for a while. I am good. Like, don't even DM me on Instagram. Like, you walk up to me because people real bold. It's like, have some confidence talking to a person face to face. Oh, story time. Okay. So I remember I did karaoke because, you know, that's my thing right now. So I went to karaoke one Thursday night and coming back, I'm walking down Adams Morgan because I got to go make my way home. So, excuse me. I'm walking down Adams Morgan and there was a dude. We ended up becoming cool. He at the time he was a bouncer outside the club. He was security outside the club. So he was like, go ahead, go in. I wish I could show you. It's in the living room. I had a crossbody bag on, right? Not a purse, not a big old purse, a crossbody bag. I like it. It was comfortable. It's so convenient. So he says, what you like, 30? He said, what you like, 32, 33? I said, oh, yes. But why did you ask that? Because before you saw my ID to get in the club, I'm confused. Now, I feel like I look over 28. I still get compliments that I don't, which is like, okay, cool. I enjoyed the aging process. I'm like, I like getting older because I'm more in control of the things that I said I want. When I was younger, it was like somebody else was over me. And I was just like, Anyway, back to the story. So I said, oh, don't do that. He was like, no, because only older women wear crossbody bags. I said, oh, yes. I was like, but it's so convenient. I love it. Me and dude end up spending some time outside the club talking for like hours, right? But while he was there, of course, people coming up and down Adams Morgan. So I'm talking to people getting them in the club. He's talking to people getting them in the club. People coming out. There was this one dude who ended up going into the club. And then he came out. He was like, it's trash, blah, blah, blah. Then he looking at me, so can you be my wing woman? I said, yeah, let's do it. Cool. No problem. I said, which one do you want? I said, first of all, tell me your name because we're not going to do this. Like, I don't even know your name. I'm making up names in the club. We're not about to do this. So he tells me his name. I said, okay. And I say, which girl of your choice? He says, which girl? I said, your type is your type. No problem. Cool. He started talking to her. And then my thing was, after it was all over, because I ended up leaving out the club. I went back to go talk to the bouncer dude or whatever. And so me and him talking, kiki and laughing and stuff. This man comes out the club and was like, it was trash. It was whack. And I said, but he was like, she was whack. I said, you chose her. Don't disrespect her. You chose her. And he said, he was like, man, she was, I was like, don't disrespect her. You chose her. He was just, I said, and then he was like, man, what, he was like, what's going on around here? Like, first of all, he's not from DC, which was nice. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, who you, like, I don't appreciate anybody disrespecting another woman. I don't appreciate any man disrespecting another woman. So I said, that was you. You didn't even have the confidence. Excuse me. You didn't even have the confidence to really walk up to her and go talk to her by yourself. So like, don't do this, because there's a lot we could say about you. So he was like, let's go down to U Street. And I was like, because we telling me and the bouncer dude was like, oh, you want, it was like, you kind of look like you looking for young girls. Now, he looked like he was in his 20s, late 20s anyway. So I was like, you look like you looking for like 20-year-olds. You need U Street. Like, go to Pure, go to one of them clubs or one of them bars down there. And he was like, you gonna come with me? I said, no. He was like, come on, please. And I said, just go talk to him. Like, you're attractive, like, for somebody. Like, go. I didn't say it like that. Shut up. But I said, you're attractive. Like, go, you know what I'm saying? Go do your thing. He was like, he was like, nah, I'm not that good with girls. Like, he was, I don't have a lot of great social skills. I said, you're over 25. You don't have great social skills? That's a problem, because you don't know how to speak to people. You don't know how to speak to women. And there are a lot of people like that. There are a lot of males like that. We already know that. There are a lot of people, males and men and women, who aren't holding themselves accountable, who don't allow themselves to be held accountable, and which is why they feel so stuck in life. They ain't got shit to do with you. You're not like that. You show up. You do what you got to do. And I just wanted to put that out there, because a dude who is not thriving and wants to just go to the club on a random night, which is fine. That's your life. That's your life. That's your life. However, basic human function of skills is knowing how to talk to people, is knowing how to speak to one another, is knowing how to handle your own emotions, is knowing how to gauge or even understand that if someone has an emotional outbreak, that shit for the most part probably ain't got nothing to do with you, and you need to know how to regulate yourself. And a lot of times we do. Remember, I said I'm a lot. I'm also allowed to get loud. Now, I'm not always like that. Please, when people meet me, they're like, Damo, you're the nicest person. You're so sweet. I am. Don't try me. Don't take it there, because we're going to argue. Sorry, I got a little loud. But I'm just saying that we're grown, like, we're adults. These are the things that you would think a person has, and they don't. And I'm okay with being patient with anyone as long as we're not dating. Because when we're dating, I don't want to date my student. Maybe that came out a little wrong. Let me rephrase. I'm okay with building with my person. But the basic needs that I need from them are at least pretty great communication. I need them to have space for growth. I need to allow myself to have space for growth. I need them to allow me to have space for growth. I allow them to have space for growth. All of these things matter, right? And once again, I don't know where I was going with this. I feel like I got off topic again. These are random conversations, Buki. I'm supposed to be going to the book festival. Anyway, so I was like, I just want you to remember who you are. What you got going for you matters. Even if no one's in your circle, boo, I'm in your circle. Even if no one got your back, boo, I got your back. We right here. Message me. DM me. I'll respond. I mean, really not that great on the internet, but I do respond on the DM on Instagram. If you find me, it's the same name, Dominique at Home on IG. Dominique at home on TikTok. I'm not there a lot. I'm trying. Dominique at home on YouTube. I'm always on YouTube. I love it here. But I'm just saying, like, I understand, like, and even if, because a lot of people like, oh, elder girl syndrome, oldest girl syndrome. I'm the oldest of my sisters on my mama's side. I get it. However, they all have their own things that they're working on past themselves and past their mom and past their dad and all the other stuff. So being here, you as your good sis, I'm not gonna call myself your big sis, you me as your good sis. We good, boo. You're allowed to vent. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to yell and scream. And you're allowed to be held accountable. So even though you're doing all this growing and all this transition, you're a butterfly, you will do that. Go ahead and fly and float away. Go ahead, okay? Do your thing. Go ahead and bless other people, fairy godmother, but when you're ready. And sometimes you already know you're supposed to be ready, and you be holding yourself back, and then God be like, you thought it was, nigga. I'm just playing. I'm sorry. But, like, for real, all that stuff is real. So I just need you to really hold yourself accountable and trust yourself, boo. Take the leap. Do what you gotta do. You're allowed to want these things. You're allowed to accomplish these things. You're allowed to receive these things. You're allowed to do these things. It's really, really nice to say that you are in control of your own life. You are the main character. You are in alignment with your dreams and your hopes and your visions. And when you feel like they're too big, God is about to send you upgrade. That's it. God about to give you the tools that you needed to get to the next level. You're never given too much that you can bear. You're never given more than you can bear. I promise. That's a truest statement. I have a lot of true statements. Anyway, I hope... What is going on? It's because I'm yelling. I need to go drink some tea. But I am about to get ready to go. I need to lotion these ankles before I leave out. And enjoy your day, boo. Bye.